back to your cell. A major doesn't like prisoners to escape.
The blonde man up on that pole is Joe Thanks. And a genius, two partners, and a dupe opens with Terence Hill tied up and still in no hurry. The sergeant's answer is a saw at the base of that pole, and Joe suddenly has a far more urgent problem than the fort's rules.
What are you doing?
He just clings tighter to that timber while the saw keeps biting, and his odds up there are shrinking fast. The saw keeps going while the sergeant watches, and that is a whole cavalry against one prisoner. The pole sways, and all that freedom talk turns into please. Joe is still arguing his case from up there, while the sergeant keeps the saw working, and I think the pole loses this one. The bargaining stops the moment the timber gives, and the pole comes down and takes Joe with it, while nobody below moves to help. That pole they just sawed out from under him was Sergio Leone's idea. Leone co-wrote and produced this one, and then quietly directed the whole opening himself without taking a credit, which makes these few minutes the last Western footage he ever shot. The man behind all those famous standoffs left the Western behind on a sight gag. He waves bye-bye up there, and the order to shoot comes too late because Joe is already moving. The gate swings open, the wagon barrels out, and Joe is up on it with a cigar in his teeth, telling them to shut the gate. A sergeant blocks the road yelling "stop" until someone sees the cannon on that wagon is loaded, and the bravery drains out of everybody. It is pointed straight at the ammunition wagon, and while they are still doing the math, Joe mentions he forgot his hat. A soldier picks the hat up off the ground, and that says who runs this fort. His bad habit is collections, so the hat goes around. "Whatever you can afford, boys," he says, and the 5th Cavalry lines up to fund the escape of the man they were shooting at just now. The sergeant calls out one of his own men, and the order is to bring Joe that gun. I'll be honest, this part is fun to watch. Watching him roll away into open country like that, you would never guess this picture almost did not survive. The original camera negative was stolen and held for ransom, and Leone refused to pay a cent. So the film had to be rebuilt from a positive print of some sequences, and whatever alternate takes were left in the cans. Everything we just watched came back the hard way, and 50 years on, it is still here.